Hi everyone, this is your soft girly. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking the button, and please don't forget to subscribe, like and share. And if you're a subscriber, thank you so much, but you too, you need to turn on your notification so every time I upload a video, you're the first to see. So today's video is the most requested video ever, and it's about how I do my pixie hair, if I can call it pixie, or my short hair. A lot of people have been asking me, what do you do, what do you use, how do you do it? So today the video is gonna be about it. But before I start, I just want to show you the most important things you need to have before you decide to cut your hair. If you want to cut your hair, this video is gonna be for you. If your hair is already short and you are struggling to know what to do, what to use, how to maintain it, this one is also for you. So without further ado, let's get into the most important things, like essentials, things that you need to know, things that you need to have so you can maintain your short hair easily. Number one thing, before I even start on tools, if you want to have short hair like mine, the most important thing you need to know is that your hair must be relaxed. If you don't like to relax your hair, then short hair is not your thing. It's not your cup of tea, because you cannot get this style, you cannot get this hair to look like this if your hair is not relaxed. So first thing first, relax your hair, and then the rest is easy peasy. And the next important thing I'm gonna talk about is, the shorter it is, the easier it's gonna be, because if it's long, it's so hard to mold, it's so hard to put it in shape, like it's really stressful. So what I can say is keep it on the short side. So number one thing, you need mousse. This is the one that I can vouch for. Like, I've tried a lot of mousses, I've tried every type, and the one that works for me is this one. You need lots of this. Because short hair is actually high maintenance. If anybody like to you that short hair is easy maintenance, like a cheap maintenance, they lie to you. It's very high maintenance, because you need to do it constantly. You need to look fresh, because short hair without retouching, it looks very bad. So you really need to do it very often. So for you to do that, you need a lot of mousse. Like, make sure you purchase it in bulk. So everything I'm gonna show you here, I'll mention it in my description box down below. I will link everything so you can purchase it yourself. This is number one thing you need. The second you need is comb, this type of comb or any other small comb you have, so it's easier for you to like mold and everything. This is the second thing. And the third thing is hair strips. This one is still full, is new. I actually bought a lot of it. You need a lot of this too, so you'll see it when I start doing my hair. You see how it looks like when you open it. So these ones too are the most important, because they keep your hair down and smooth. Your hair is not budging, your hair is not like going anywhere. How you mold it is how it's going to turn out. So another thing you need is a do-rag. You need a do-rag, or if you don't have a do-rag, you need a satin scarf. That will be okay. The reason why I'm saying this, there's other ways that you can dry your hair, but this tutorial is for beginners, like easy things. So if you get a hold of this one, the advanced one is so easy, which is the one that you curl. So I'm not gonna show tools for advanced pixie maintenance, because this one is for beginners. So I'm just showing easy thing you can find around the house, or easy to find anywhere. So you need a do-rag or a satin scarf. And then at the end, you need oil, hair oil. You need hair oil. This is the one I have. It's this is how it looks like. This is the one I have, but you can use any other one that you have, because you don't want your hair to look ashy and dry. So when you're done, you need to apply oil on top, so your hair can be looking fine and shiny and healthy. You know what I mean. So the last thing you need is a wax stick. The reason why you need a wax stick is like maybe when you're done doing your hair, there's some strands that are poking up. All you need to do is just this wax stick, you need it to use it to lay it down back, to lay it back so it can look smooth and fine. So clearly this is all you need. It's very easy. These are all the tools you need for now. As maybe later on I'll make another video about advanced and what you need to curl your hair and make it look like all the pixies you've seen online or your hairstylist does. So this is all you need, and then when you have this in place, your hair is relaxed, everything is easy. So this is the things that I'm gonna use. So let's just go in the bathroom and get our hair done. So the very first thing we're going to do is dampen the hair. Now notice I said dampen, not soak. You don't want your hair dripping wet because that can water down the mousse and make molding harder. I usually use a spray bottle because it's easier to control how much water I add. If you don't have one, don't worry about it. You can just wet your hands and run them through your hair just exactly how I'm doing it. The goal is to make the hair soft and workable. Like when a sponge is slightly wet, it's easier to press and shape. Same thing with your hair. And trust me, starting on damp hair makes a huge difference. If you skip this step and go straight in with mousse, you'll find it doesn't spread evenly and you use way more product than you need, and you don't want that, because having short hair is knowing that mousse will run down very quickly, so you have to use it carefully and smartly. Now that our hair is damp, let's go in with the mousse. And when I say apply, I mean generously. This is not the time to be stingy, girl. Mousse is what gives your mold that smooth, shiny salon finish. Again, if you want that shiny salon finish, don't be stingy. Apply generously. I personally love using the Nairobi mousse, but you can use any styling mousse that's alcohol-free so it doesn't dry your hair out. If you have natural, relaxed hair like me, a moisturizing mousse works best. But if you don't have, that's okay too. Walk the mousse through your hair from front to back, making sure every section is coated. You want to feel that slip under your fingers. That's how you know it's ready for molding. Like nobody have to tell you, you just feel it. As you are combing through and your hand is gliding, you know, oh, yeah, I've got it right and this is the time to do it. Now, molding. Start by smoothing the top with your comb, guiding the hair in the direction you want it to lay. Then work your way to the sides. The sides are crucial because this is where fingers waves will live. You have to be careful on this side because it can be so difficult. Here is my tip though. Short hair is much easier to mold than longer hair. If your hair grows past your ears, oh my darling, it can start to lift and be harder to control, and you don't want that. You don't want to be frustrated. That's why I keep my Pixie short and sharp. It makes this step so much easier. Take your time here. You can go back and forth as many times as you can. Fix anything you don't like and add more mousse if section starts to dry. This isn't a race. The more precise your mold, the more polished your final look will be. Alright, now let's talk finger waves. Some days they just come together beautifully, and other days, girl, they make you want to pull your hair out. I get it, it has happened to me. a lot of times, but I always go back and make it right. The trick is to use your comb and fingers together. Comb a section forward, then use your finger to press and curve it into that wave shape. Don't rush. Once you get one wave right, the rest will follow. If you're struggling, remember, shorter hair is your friend. If it's too long, the waves won't sit flat and they will lose their shape. Once you're happy with your mold, it's time to wrap it up. Grab your hair strips and start covering as much as hair as you can. The tighter and smoother you wrap, the better your style will hold. This step is like putting your hair in a little sleeping bag. It keeps everything in place while it dries and speeds up the process. I always wrap my hair before I do anything else. By the time I shower, moisturize, do my skincare, and get dressed, my hair is usually dry and ready. If you are in a rush, you can use a bonnet hair dryer. I'll show you exactly how I use mine in another video. But for now, just know it's a lifesaver if you want to speed things up. And here is another tip. Short hair means no last minute plans. Girl, if somebody calls you and tells you, girl, get ready, let's go somewhere, and your hair is not done, you want to start from start to finish, just leave it. You can't have last minute plans if your hair is not done. You can't rush this process. It's not done. If it's not done already, you just have to say no. If your hair is not done already, just say no, because you can't. You just have to say no or wear a hat. That's the truth. If you don't have many hair strips, unwrap carefully because they are reusable. I've used mine multiple times because you can't be throwing it away and buying it more and more. Just fold them though neatly and store them in a clean place. Last step, apply a light oil or cream so your hair doesn't look dry or ashy. Be gentle here. You don't want to mess up your mold. Make sure you get every part of your hair, including the back. Speaking of the back, here is mine. It's not as smooth as usual because I didn't use a mirror this time. I was rushing to make this video, but honestly, it's still giving. So another thing that you need to keep your hairstyle like this, you'll be wondering like, oh, so if I do my hair and then I go to bed, is it not gonna like ruin if I wake up? Like, how is it gonna look in the morning? This is what you need. This is what you're gonna need. It looks like this. I got it from my hairstylists in Nigeria, but I think you can get the same thing on Amazon. So what you do is before you go to bed, you just do it like this. And then you go to bed, and when you wake up, your hair is still intact, it's still looking beautiful. So yeah, go ahead and get this one too, or if you don't have it, or if you can't get it, you can always use a satin scarf. That one is going to do the same job. So yeah, and that's it. I hope you found it so helpful, and from now on you're gonna cut your hair. If you've been thinking about it, go ahead and cut it and start from the beginning. And if you already had short hair, now you know what to do. You know how to maintain your hair. You don't have to go to salon every day. So yeah, I hope you found this video very helpful. If you did, please let me know in the comment below, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one.